Hey everyone, welcome back to Supercar. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 2024 Volkswagen Tiguan. This isn't just any ordinary crossover, we're checking out the R-Line trim, which brings a little extra spice to the table. Now, you might be thinking, Doug, a Tiguan? Really? But trust me on this one, there are some hidden quirks and features packed into this SUV that you won't find anywhere else. We're going to explore everything from its exterior design to its tech features, performance, and even how much it'll cost you to park one in your garage. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming reviews. Whether you're a die-hard Volkswagen enthusiast or just someone looking for a practical and stylish SUV, stick around because this video is going to be packed with valuable insights and maybe even a few surprises along the way. Let's get started. Alright, let's start by addressing the elephant in the room. This isn't your average run-of-the-mill Tiguan. This is the R-Line, and Volkswagen has done a pretty good job of injecting some personality into this thing. The front fascia gets a more aggressive treatment with those sporty intakes and that blacked-out grille. Moving along the side, you'll notice those distinctive R-Line badges and these really sharp 20-inch alloy wheels that give it a much more planted stance. I'm also a big fan of how the roofline swoops back, almost like a coupe, which adds a touch of elegance to the overall design. Around back, Volkswagen has added a subtle roof spoiler and a diffuser with integrated exhaust outlets, which, let's be honest, are mostly for show but still look the part. Overall, the Tiguan R-Line's exterior design is all about understated sportiness. It's not trying to be overly flashy or aggressive, but it definitely stands out from the sea of boring crossovers out there. Now, one of the things that Volkswagen has been pushing hard lately is its suite of driver assistance features, and the Tiguan is no exception. The big news here is that VW's IQ drive system is now standard across all Tiguan trim levels, which is fantastic to see. This means you get features like adaptive cruise control, which will maintain a set distance from the car in front of you, even in stop-and-go traffic. It also includes lane keeping assist, which will gently nudge you back into your lane if you start to drift, and even emergency braking, which can help prevent or mitigate a collision. Now, these systems aren't fully autonomous by any means, but they do a great job of reducing driver fatigue on long journeys and just providing an extra layer of safety in everyday driving situations. I've always been impressed with how smoothly and unobtrusively VW's driver assistance features work, and the Tiguan is no exception. Okay, let's talk numbers. The 2024 Volkswagen Tiguan starts at $30,305 for the base S trim, which is pretty competitive for the segment. If you want to step up to the R-Line trim we're featuring in this video, you're looking at a starting price of $34,755. Now that might seem like a bit of a jump, but keep in mind that you get a lot of standard equipment with the R-Line, including those sporty exterior design elements we talked about earlier, as well as larger wheels, a panoramic sunroof, and a few other goodies. Fully loaded, a Tiguan R-Line can top out at over $40,000, which is getting into luxury SUV territory, but at that point you're really getting all the bells and whistles. Overall, the Tiguan's pricing is right in line with its competitors, and I think it offers a good value proposition, especially if you prioritize features and technology. Now let's pop the hood and see what's powering this thing. Underneath the hood of every 2024 Tiguan, you'll find Volkswagen's ubiquitous turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine. This engine has been a staple in VW's lineup for years, and it's known for its smooth power delivery and decent fuel economy. In the Tiguan, it's tuned to produce 184 horsepower and 221 pound-feet of torque, which is adequate for most driving situations. It's not going to win any drag races, but it's got enough pep to get you up to highway speeds without too much drama. The engine is paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, which does a good job of finding the right gear for the situation. Front-wheel drive is standard, but Volkswagen's 4Motion all-wheel drive system is available as an option. Overall, the Tiguan's powertrain is solid but unspectacular. It's not the most exciting engine in the world, but it gets the job done and is relatively refined. Now, fuel economy is always a big consideration for SUV buyers, and the Tiguan delivers respectable numbers in this department. According to the EPA, the front-wheel drive Tiguan achieves an estimated 24 miles per gallon in the city and 31 miles per gallon on the highway. Opting for all-wheel drive will drop those figures slightly to 23 miles per gallon city and 29 miles per gallon highway. These figures are pretty much on par with what you'd expect from a compact crossover in this class. It's not going to be mistaken for a hybrid, but it's not going to break the bank at the pump either. During my time with the Tiguan, I found that I was able to achieve close to the EPA estimates in real-world driving, which is always a plus. Okay, let's talk about interior space, which is where the Tiguan really sets itself apart from some of its rivals. One of the Tiguan's biggest selling points is its optional third row of seats. Now let's be realistic, those third row seats are best left for small children or maybe adults on very short trips. But the fact that the Tiguan even offers a third row is a big deal in this segment. With the third row folded down, the Tiguan provides a generous 37.6 cubic feet of cargo space. That's more than enough room for a week's worth of groceries or a couple of suitcases for a weekend getaway. Fold down the second row, and that space expands to a cavernous 73.5 cubic feet, which is impressive for a compact SUV. Overall, the Tiguan's interior space is a classic case of give and take. It's one of the only models in the segment with an optional third row, but that comes at the expense of some second-row legroom. Now let's talk about the Tiguan's infotainment system, which is probably my biggest gripe with the car. Volkswagen has been making a big push towards touch-sensitive controls and digital displays in its newer models, and while I appreciate the modern aesthetic, I'm not a huge fan of the execution. The Tiguan's infotainment system is housed on a standard 8-inch touchscreen or an optional 10.3-inch digital display. The graphics are sharp, and the system is relatively responsive, but I find the menu structure to be a bit convoluted and not particularly intuitive. Some basic functions like adjusting the climate control settings require multiple steps, which can be distracting while driving. I also find the touch-sensitive buttons on the steering wheel to be a bit too sensitive, and I often find myself accidentally skipping tracks or adjusting the volume when I don't mean to. Now, if you're looking for a bit more luxury and convenience features, the SE trim is worth considering. One of the biggest upgrades you get with the SE is a power-adjustable driver's seat, which is a welcome addition, especially on long drives. The SE also gets faux leather upholstery, which looks and feels more premium than the cloth seats found in the base S trim. Other notable features on the SE include heated front seats, a heated steering wheel, and a panoramic sunroof, all of which are great for adding a touch of luxury to your daily commute. I'm a big fan of the panoramic sunroof, especially here in sunny California. It really opens up the cabin and makes it feel more spacious and airy. Now, being connected on the go is more important than ever, and the Tiguan offers a decent suite of connectivity features. A Wi-Fi hotspot is standard on all Tiguan models, which is great for keeping your passengers entertained on long road trips. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration are also standard, which allows you to seamlessly connect your smartphone to the car's infotainment system and access your favorite apps, music, and navigation. For audiophiles, a 480-watt 9-speaker Fender audio system is available, but only on the top-of-the-line Cell Premium R-Line trim. I've always been a fan of Fender audio systems. They offer a rich and immersive listening experience. Overall, the Tiguan's connectivity features are on par with what you'd expect from a modern SUV. So, there you have it, the 2024 Volkswagen Tiguan. It's a car that's full of quirks, some good, some not so good. I appreciate what Volkswagen is trying to do with the Tiguan. It's a practical and well-rounded SUV that offers a lot of value for the money. I love the available third-row seating, the spacious cargo area, and the fuel-efficient engine. However, that infotainment system, while technologically advanced, could use some work in terms of user-friendliness. Overall, the Tiguan is a solid choice in the crowded compact SUV segment. It might not be the most exciting or flashy option out there, but it's a well-rounded package that should appeal to a wide range of buyers. Thanks for watching.